Hey, how you doing?
Here's my little Pacific corner.
See, we shout out to you guys.
Oh, kia ora, kia ora. Because obviously the reason I've become associated with this organisation is because I'm Polynesian.
Yeah.
I'm Pacific. I'm the Pacific rep. Probably one of the few, but...
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. How you are kind of like a minority in films and shows and stuff like that. How does that kind of play on your emotions as an actress? Because walking in, obviously, you know, it's kind of going to be harder for you to get something than other people.
Absolutely. You know, I've come up against it a lot. I mean, I've had enormous accolades as an actor, but yeah, I've come up against it a lot in this town where I'll go in and I'll do an audition and I'll ring my agent and go, she was fantastic, but what is she?
Yeah.
You know, because I don't come in a box.
Yeah.
And this year again, I lost the role because it came down to the fact that I was brown rather than strictly Caucasian. And I got to be honest, sometimes I feel it's unfair because my mother's Caucasian, my dad's Polynesian. I'm one of the, you know, what we call in Hawaii a hapa girl. I'm half and half.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not dark enough to be full ethnic, and I'm not white enough to be full Caucasian. So it's been very limiting as an actor, yeah. Which is why I tend to get cast in a lot of sci-fi, futuristic stuff.
Star Wars. I was gonna say.
Yeah, those were two of my. I did Star Wars Episode 2, Episode 3, but the film that launched me was a very small Polynesian film called Once We're Warriors, which launched in '94, '95. It was a film made by Polynesians, made on $1.2 million in 34 days, and it went off around the world. It became one of Time magazine's top 10 films of that year. So, you know, this is the interesting thing. Okay, we are a minority, but yet if I look at New Zealand cinematic history, the two most successful films, in New Zealand films, in our entire history were Polynesian stories. Once We're Warriors and Whale Rider.
Yeah.
We've never had another New Zealand film break out like that. I mean, Lord of the Rings, English story, internationally financed, but for a real local film, they were the Polynesian films. To this date still, Warriors and Whale Rider are the two iconic Kiwi New Zealand films.
Well, do you hope that, you know, in your lifetime it will get to a point where they don't care anymore and they will stop?
I hope so. I do. I genuinely hope so, and I think that that's where probably now this latter part of my career is about that, because I'm now filmmaking, I'm writing, I'm producing, I'm setting up to do my directorial debut in order to, specifically for that reason, to create vehicles. I've had a lot to do with the Samoan community here in California for the last 10 years, and they never have vehicles. They have, you know, they might be the thug or the bounce in the background. So part of my life purpose is to create vehicles for Pacific Islanders, whether that's Hawaiians, Samoans, Tongans. So I'm excited about our future. Yeah, the last decade we were kind of stuck in that non-castable thing, but I think it's going to change. And you know what really I'm most pleased about as an actor? They, for the first time, had an article on the news the other night about how there's now a backlash to women who've had all the plastic surgery and over Botox.
Yeah.
And the reason I could never do it is I thought, how could I ever go home and play New Zealand woman looking like Joan Rivers? It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I've never bought into it. And so now, guess what? Now may be my time.
Yes, well, we're going to pray.
My face moves.
All right, well, thank you so much, and it was so great to talk to you. Thank you.
Do pray. Prayers are powerful, and I appreciate it. Yeah, because we want to do more.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much.
Kia ora. Thank you.
All right, take care.